Louisville marches into its house the night before Halloween. Mischief night, vandalism on their minds. And with Bob Petrino on the sideline, the Cardinals have done some damage at home. Dating to his first stint, they've won 22 straight in this stadium. New uniforms and ready for Florida State. Seminoles unconquered in 23 straight games. Jameis and the Seminoles against the Phil on Thursday night. This is the ACC on ESPN tonight in the Derby city of Louisville. Papa John's Cardinal Stadium will be electric as the homestanding Cardinals in the type of game they've craved. National spotlight, conference game in their first year in the ACC as they take aim at the number-one game against North Carolina State. Last time out, Will Gardner is the quarterback. And Gardner will throw. And they'll take a shot, and he's got a man. And it's Parker! First snap of the game. Parker on his way. Can he make it? Tripped up and stopped by Tyler Hunter on the 5. It'll be first. 71-yard play to start. You really need points out of this. Unbalanced to the left. Play action. Gardner rolling, firing, and complete. And the Seminoles get a stop.
That is a tremendous
best receiver in America. And given his skill level, belongs in the conversation with Kevin White from West Virginia. Mari Cooper on the ground. Another first down for Louisville. A gaping hole in the middle is Michael Dyer. The jungle against George Foreman, by the way, was an Ali knockout in the 8th. Ali hoping to see his hometown team do work against Florida State. A good run from Michael Dyer. Takes him right down to the edge of 17 and 20 yards. He has been tackled for loss 3 times. Gardner looking throwback. That's a Petrino staple as well. Gerald Christ. They've had some success with Dyer. To the ground. Dyer. Toward the goal line. Touchdown, Louisville. Blitz coming. Winston gets rid of it. And it's intercepted! He was going for O'Leary, and Burgess almost got one earlier, and he did this time. O'Leary body slams him, but not before the Heisman Trophy winner was picked off. That is the 16th interception of the season for Louisville. That matches the total they had all of last year. It's the 3rd one Burgess has got.
Well, the pressure forced an earlier throw from Winston, but I'm impressed with Burgess at linebacker showing you the hands. He's an explosive hitter. They blitz him, but he's got great cover skills. That's already the 3rd pick of the season for James Burgess. Giving Louisville the ball back here at midfield. Wow.
So Gardner going to try to answer by taking a shot, and he's got Devontae Parker inside the Seminole 30. He stayed on his feet. P.J. Williams was trying desperately. Featherston, an emerging talent. Louisville got him that time. Dyer got the defense, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
We saw a moment ago a play-action fake. Check out number 43 on the outside here. Look at him getting ready for a potential bootleg. So that hole widens because of the great play fake by Will Gardner earlier. And then
they rallied from 24-7 on the road at NC State this year. Down 14. Winston throwing into traffic, and he throws another interception. Gerard Holloman with his 9th. He leads the nation.
And guys, Jameis Winston is very accurate, but I thought this was a force. Take a look here. You're going to see Travis at the very bottom running a corner route. But at the end of this route, just check out. Sorry, it was down here. Look at all the defenders. There's 3 around that football. It's a lot of bodies. Bad, I got to run through that ball.
Freshman running back Dyer's running through the defense. Michael Gardner gets rid of it. It's low. Nifty catch. Stretching for the end Christian, touchdown Cardinals. Himself down by 21 on the road. Gerald Christian was denied right at the doorstep on the first drive. This time, picks it up right off the turf and gets it into the end zone. Holloman, who had the pick, happy they paid it off. Deficit Jameis Winston has faced in his career. 21-0. Winston going to work. He finds O'Leary. First down Seminoles as the tight end gets up close to the 40. Winston got him started. The completion. Now Jameis right down the middle, and he's got Green. Another first down. Rashad still on his feet, and he's down to the Louisville 40. Winston getting heat, gets rid of it, has a wide open receiver in the middle of the field, and it's Bobo Wilson. And Wilson's down to the 10, and just
I'm going back to him again right here.
They do, but the ball came loose. Now, who recovers it? It squirted into the end zone. Did Florida State jump on that football? Cameron Irving appears to have it. It's a touchdown for the Seminoles, and what a break. It's O'Leary that came out of there with it.
Wow.
What a break for the Seminoles.
Reese, you would call that a fortuitous bounce.
Yes, I would.
Louisville looked like they had that play stoned in the backfield. It looked like there was
Ruling on
collision.
the previous play was a touchdown. The play is under further review.
It was never a clean exchange because of the penetration. The football comes out. Nick O'Leary just Johnny on the spot. See, Jameis Winston tries to dive in that pile late.
So I see Sam, number 94, Lorenzo Malden, back on the field for Louisville. He left the leg problem in the first half, but he's back out there and trying to rush Winston. His first pass in the second half is picked off. Second pick of the night for Gerard Holloman. He leads the nation, and Holloman is looking for room to run. Fumble. And Florida State jumps on the fumble, and another very fortunate bounce. And what a tough break for Louisville, and what a great break for Florida State.
The second huge break for Florida State in their last two possessions. Take a look at this again. Holloman. That's Josue Matias coming in early.
And look who knocked it free.
Jameis Winston pops the ball loose. Louisville cannot jump on it. And I think it was Travis Rudolph, the true freshman receiver, Johnny on the spot.
Bobo Wilson got him, and then how about Jameis Winston hustling down? And that's Holloman, really. You got to know when the journey's over sometimes after the turnover.
He fought so much for extra yards. Jameis punched it out, but he also is the one who created the disaster.
I will tell you. I don't think he got there. Bails themselves out after fumbling the interception. Gardner throwing the fade to Parker. Parker's out there. Down to three-possession game.
It's good.
It does. A 33-yard field goal. How much did we say it was in the meeting? $150,000 as Carlos Williams gets across. Winston taking a shot, got a man wide open out there. If he hits him, it's a touchdown. He does, it is. Travis Rudolph, and just like that, the Noles strike from 68 yards out.
And it doesn't take long. And the wind has come out of the stadium. That time, Louisville only rushed 3 people. They had 8 guys in coverage, and somehow still the true freshman is able to get behind everybody. He runs right by the safety Reeve. There's no help.
That is, I think the Teston and the Seminoles are down just by 10, but they are trending on Twitter as the number 2 undefeated Seminoles are in some trouble. Complete pass to the running back, Dalvin doesn't on first down. Right back to work, right back to Cook. Very similar looking play, very similar game. Picking up 24 in the first 2 plays. Winston escapes once and escapes another time and gets rid of it to Cook. His been harassed and chased tonight. Now they're running it. Cook has room. Cook bursting into the secondary, and he's running toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. A 40-yard touchdown run for the freshman from Miami.
Jimbo Fisher's done a heck of a job recruiting. Dalvin Cook was the #3 running back coming out of high school, and you can see why. 6 feet, 200 pounds. He's a slasher, a one-cut runner. Sees the hole, bounces it outside, puts his foot in the ground. There's the Jets. House call.
At about the 35-yard line. Jameis Winston got rid of it just before he got hit, and O'Leary catches it. Runs rough shot over one Louisville defender. Winston gets rid of it into traffic, and somehow it got through. Urban Lane into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. How in the world did that ball get through? A magic bean indeed from Jameis Winston.
So it starts with tremendous pass protection from the true freshman running back, Dalvin Cook, picking up a safety blitz off the edge right here. And then I don't know how this ball got through. When I saw this throw, I said right now, that's picked. But there's another true freshman, Urban Lane. He was the #2 receiver coming out of high school.
In harm's way for sure. But one of the dynamic young receivers there to bail him out after a couple of cards crashed into each other. Now Will Gardner has to work from behind, and he tries to get it back, looking for Parker. And Parker's out there, and now Parker's out to the races. Devontae Parker all the way down to the 25-yard line.
When he's covered, he's open. He's too big, he's too fast, and he adjusts to the ball too well. This is good coverage by Darby on the outside, but watch Parker. Look at him turn on the Jets, shove him. By the way, shove Darby out of the way and go make a play.
Florida State has a history of scrimmage, and now Louisville is threatening. Looking for running room, getting it to the outside. Dyer hits the B button to spin it and gets down close to anybody close to the line of scrimmage. Dyer in the end zone. Louisville back on top. Defense had this time. Winston over the middle. Rashad Green knocked down immediately, very close to the first. 2nd and 10. Winston reloads and fired a dart. Dalvin Cook. Cook turns the corner. Cook's loose. He's headed to the end zone. Dalvin Cook touchdown, and Florida State's back on top. A 38-yard touchdown run to go with the 40-yarder he had earlier.
James Sample, who's normally very good in run support in the back end. This is an outside zone stretch play. He's got an opportunity right there to make a tackle on Dalvin Cook. He goes high. It was a very poor effort. It was a very easy tackle to break. And again, true freshman on offense, making explosive plays for Jimbo Fisher and the Seminoles.
And I think it's more to do with that, too. Sample, he's not used to somebody running that fast.
Now Louisville approaching 1,000 yards of offense. Louisville behind, Gardner down the middle, complete, making the catch is Eli Rogers, and trying to keep this drive alive. Gardner slipping it out of the backfield and is incomplete, or slipping it to the tight end, I should say.
Charles scrimmage.
Rashad Green is the only wide receiver, and it is a play-action pass. They'll throw it out of the backfield. It's first down, Florida State. It is going to be touchdown, Florida State. Freddie Stevenson goes into the end zone, and that'll probably do it.
You're in a precarious situation if you're Louisville defensively, obviously, needing a stop, and so they sell out. But when you do that, Florida State's able to sneak people out, and it's a good play fake by Jameis Winston. Here's the guy you're watching out in the flat that nobody accounts for. Runs right by a rusher. There's a bust in the back end. He's got a convoy with Nick O'Leary out in front of him, and that's probably the easiest passing touchdown Florida State will have all season. You don't see that at any other program around the country, and still, these guys bring their A game week in, week out.
And that's going to do it as Gardner is picked off by Reggie Northrup. Northrop wears the Ponder visited with Jimbo Fisher and Jameis Winston.